So let's start our pattern. We'll make a slip knot and then chain 12. Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more. So we chain 12, but we want 11 double crochets. So in the third stitch from the hook, we'll do a double crochet, and then till the end of the chain, we'll fill each stitch with a double crochet, and we will count the first set of chains as a double crochet as well. And then this will be the first row of the repeat, and the repeat has 2 rows. So we will start with this row and we'll finish with this row of only double crochets. Okay, and let's count. We should have 11 double crochets. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. With the last chain, we have 11. So now we turn. We chain 1, but we do not count this as a stitch. So this means that we will go in the base of the stitch for our first one. We go through it and we do a single crochet. So this row will be from a mix of single crochets and trebles. We'll do 1 more single crochet, and now we'll work a treble or a triple crochet, which will actually form the bump. So we yarn over 2 times, go into the next stitch and pull through your loop. So now we will go through 2 loops at the same time. So pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull through the second 2 loops on your hook. And now yarn over and pull for the third time through the next 2 loops. And that's the name a treble or triple crochet, is because we go 3 times through that stitch. Okay, and then the next will be a single crochet into the next stitch, and then we do a triple crochet again, yarn over 2 times, pull through the base of the stitch, pull through the first 2 loops, pull through the next 2 loops, and pull through the last 2 loops. And then we do a single crochet. Then we do 1 more treble or triple crochet and a single crochet. And then we do 1 more triple crochet. We did 4 triple crochets for a total of 4 bumps. And then into the next stitch we do a single crochet. And we do 1 more single crochet into that chain from the previous row. So make sure you grab the 2 little threads there. They're actually 3, but you go through 2 of them so you don't create a hole. All right, and we are done with this row. So now we turn again, and again we chain 2, and we do not go anymore into the base of that stitch because we are counting this one, and we do double crochets till the end of the row, starting from the second one. And that's how the repeats go. And then we'll have another row with bumps and another row with double crochets, and we will end up on a row with the double crochets. All right, I'll catch you at the end. Now that you're ready with the length that you want and need, it's time to be done. So I cut a long tail and pull your tail through the last stitch so you secure it really well, tighten it, and now meet. So you, of course, you end up on both sides with the same double crochets, since we're going to be making a knot at the top of your headband. However, if you just want to make a straight with headband with no knots on top, you just have to end up on the bubble side, and then you just gonna connect those sides together, and this will you'll have almost an invisible seam. All right, but today we'll make the knot. I'll get my needle and thread it. So there. So now I'm meeting my ends together, and the right side is facing each other, and then the way they are sandwiched together, one of them will pull to the left and one of them will pull to the right, so that only half of them overlaps. So make sure that half and this half, they just overlap here. And now you wrap this side that's by itself, there is nothing match across of it. Wrap it to the back, just like that. And then this side that's also by itself, wrap it and sandwich it on top. And there, you have only half of those sides of the headband. They're just sandwiched here along the side. And now with your needle, you'll have to go through all 4 layers that we have. You're just gonna go and make sure you grab a stitch from each layer. And pull through. If you drop a layer, it might show. It might not show if your stitches are really tight. But make sure you grab a little bit of each layer. And I'll try to hide this one, the other side of the tail. So you see how this side tends to hide there? I'll make sure I grab it and weave in this end at the same time the other tail. Okay, so make sure I grab this thing, this layer that likes hiding. And I came one time through these stitches. Now I'll go back one more time. And since I made sure the first time I went through all the layers, even if this time I miss a layer, that's gonna be okay. I just wanna be extra sure that this here is very secure. All right, and the sides here look good. All right, so let's make a knot. You go like halfway with your needle, you grab the tail that's coming from your work here, and you wrap around it at least 3 times. Pull through those loops here and pull your whole needle up, and make sure you slide down your knot. Okay, so you go a few times under the stitches, and then you can make another knot here. This one can be just looping through. So now that you have this loop, you leave your yarn at the opposite side, and then with your needle you just go through the middle here to that middle loop, peeking through. However, here you have to be really careful to make sure you don't pull that string too early and too tight, so that knot can go really down. All right, and these are two type of knots, and then we go again, back and forth. All right, so I will weave in the other tail as well, and I'll cut this one off. And now that we'll open the top of the knot of the headband, here it is how it looks. And we are done with this headband. And let's put it on a mannequin. Just push your sides through. And this type of knot you can do on a crocheted headband, on a knitted headband. It works just fine. So here is my